Welcome to Empower. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. I'm glad you're together with us. In this program, we focus on people and workplace. And so far, we've been saying that God placed us on earth for a reason and for an assignment. And you're supposed to carry that assignment the best way forward and also glorifying God. And that is why we keep having conversations so that we can encourage one another. We can interact and learn from each other and see how best can we make it in where God has placed us. And I don't do this conversation alone. I always have a guest. And today I have a special one who's going to introduce herself. And then after that, we'll get into conversation. Welcome. Please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Thank you. My name is Kezziah Neema. I am born again. I love the Lord. I am a logistics and supply chain specialist. Apart from work, I serve in the children's ministry. Yeah, that's what I basically do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. To have someone who serves in the children's ministry, you just touch my heart. I also serve in the children's ministry.
Oh, awesome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Kezia, welcome.
Thank you.
You said you are logistics
and supply chain.
And supply.
Yeah.
What does logistics and supply chain person do on daily basis?
Logistics is quite wide. Like when I say logistics and supply chain, it involves transport. It involves procurement. It involves supply chain in itself. Like, for example, in transport is now the movement of goods. Then procurement is, looking for quality goods at a price that is fit for the company, to be delivered at the right time. Then for supply chain, it involves, the processes like from transport to the warehouse, to the customer, and then back payment. So logistics is quite a wide range of work that I really find interesting because I love adventure. So it touches almost like 6 parts of it itself.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long have you done that?
It's now 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what was happening before the 4 months?
Yeah, I haven't graduated. I finished campus last year in December. So apparently there was an issue at school, so I missed graduation. So I had to stay home like for 6 months. Then around May, a friend called and says, in our company, they need interns.
Wow.
So I say, why not?
Yes.
Because I haven't been working. So we went there. No interview was done. We were given the job.
Yes.
And right now, actually, I have a job. I'm not an intern. I have a post.
Yes.
I'm dealing with transport and operations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So for you, you get internship, but that internship has transitioned to be a job.
Yeah.
What did you do in school?
I did Bachelor of Commerce, then I specialized in logistics and supply chain.
So it's in your line.
Yeah.
That is so amazing.
But I didn't want to do it in the first place when I joined.
Okay.
When I finished Form 4, I wanted to do some medical course.
Yes.
Yeah, so, but whatever happened, the grades.
Yes.
That year was very tough for us. So I just, did from first year to second year. I did BCom. Then, I asked God to just drop in my head something that I would love to do, And then I found procurement to be very interesting in third year. And that's how I went on with it.
Also, you specialized on that line.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So for you, first you're thinking you can go to medical world, maybe a doctor.
A doctor. I actually wanted to do pharmacy.
Oh, pharmacy. Yeah. Why did you want to do pharmacy in the first place? Is it that someone else had done it and you're looking at them and they're like, ooh?
I think I had just these big dreams. I thought maybe pharmacies. When you hear somebody is a pharmacist, it's something big. It sounds classy, But anyway, where am I now? Where I am now, I think it's better. And
you're enjoying it.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying it, yeah.
So for you to get this job, maybe you can help us understand, Because you come in as an intern.
Yeah.
And is an intern on the line that you have schooled.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
How did it transition to be an opportunity that now you're working as an employee?
I think the first thing is your knowledge in the field.
Yes.
Because in logistics, it's procedure. Like you can't jump a process.
Yes.
It's like cooking food. You can't jump putting water in the sufuria. So procurement has so many procedures. And if you jump one, it's like it's unethical in the system, even in the government.
Yes.
So having the knowledge in those things, like how transport works, you know, and demonstrating it to the organization that, you know, I have an understanding in how this thing works, then, you know, they take you to the next level.
Yes.
So I think as young people, when you're pursuing our career, knowledge is important. Like you demonstrate you have a knowledge in this thing. And you know, where I am is a fast moving company. It's a manufacturing company. So work is done day and night, day and night. So it also, for that short time, it gave me a chance to learn very fast. Because work is done daily almost, and you're supposed to report so many things, you know. Yeah, so I think that's also environment of working in a manufacturing company that is broad. It deals in with so many companies. So it gave me a chance to learn very fast, you know, and just get to that level of being given the job.
Wow, that's good. And I'm thinking about what we learn in school versus what we get at workplace. So what would be your comments on that?
It's totally different. Totally different.
Yes.
So I think we have to be open-minded. When you're saying you're doing this job, you have to allow them to tutor you, you know, to teach you that this is the way, because different organizations have different modes of operation. Like, you know, in school we learned about procurement, you know, tenders, but I go to this organization, they have a totally different way of tendering. So I don't have to be rigid, that, you know, like for me, I said, I just want procurement. I don't want transport, you know. Like, but then I came to this organization, it's so broad. So I have to like touch every part from logistics to transport to warehousing, you know. So I think as young people, let's not be rigid, because we have a lot of time to learn. A lot of space, you know, to explore in the career. So I don't think it's supposed to be like a single mind, like I'm focused on this thing. Let's be broad on what you want to learn, and then you'll find that you have grown so fast in career.
Wow, that's interesting, because sometimes, you know, when we are in school, and those are the struggles we face with young people, is because in school you've learned so much. Now, you know, I have this degree, I've done this, and you know, I can do anything. Then you come to workplace, which is such a very, you know, the practical way of doing it, which in school you did the theory. And sometimes we struggle in learning. But I like what you're saying, that you have to give yourself that time to learn.
To learn.
Agree. That is true. The book says this, but now this is an organization. Things are done like this. This is the actual work.
I have to sit down and learn. Because like right now, if I graduate, I'll be given the papers. But now I'm in an organization where I've learned more than this certificate that I've been given.
That's true. That's amazing. And one thing that sometimes, because we feel we are learned, okay, we're educated, and we know, sometimes you realize that you can be messing, but you don't ask. But that humility of even agreeing to talk to someone, tell them, no, please, guide me here. Help me here. And I believe that is what has made you grow. So how did this job come to be? Is it that they just decided, now, you know what, she's been with us for this long, I don't know, 3 months or what, she deserves to be given? Allow us to know that.
I think I worked there for like a month. It was not actually a month. It was a half a month.
Wow.
Then after that, they say they'll give me a post to to administrate a plant. They have a manufacturing plant.
Yes.
So they told me I'll be overseeing the operations for that plant.
Wow.
So now, you know, the plant has a lot of work, you know, from transport to warehousing. Then there is production. They do production hourly, you know. Then labor, like I have to do payrolls, you know.
Yes.
So, and the people I'm working with, I just shared with you before that they're Indians. They're people who are perfectionists.
Yes.
Like when they tell you to do this today, you have to know it immediately. Like I don't know, like you have to know it immediately.
Yes.
So I had to learn that plant for a week. Like you learn it daily. Like you have to go, how is this done? You know, how is this done? I had to learn payroll within a week. To learn how to report production, you know, transport, how to process documentation and pay transporters. You know, I had to learn communication, like every instant you communicate from the managing director to the operations, you know. So I think the speed that I learned was so fast, and I just thank God for the chance they gave me.
Yes.
Seeing that they're not people who, they're not Kenyans, though they don't even, you know, I've not graduated, I don't have papers, I don't know what to do, but they gave me this chance, and they gave me in a short span to learn because they believed that I can do it.
Wow, amazing. And yourself, what did you feel? Now, I'm given something, I've been here for 2 weeks. I'm told now, you know what? You need to go and be in charge here. What came to your mind? Because I'm imagining, oh God, will I make it? Or how did you handle that?
It was intimidating because I have never handled such loads of work. I was in attachment, but I didn't handle such loads of work. But you know, I gave it a positive attitude. That this is a chance to showcase God. So what will I do? I'll be excellent in my work, in my presentation. As long as I've been asked to do this and this, that's what I will do. Like Paul says in the Bible that I will do whatever I'm asked, and that is where it ends. So I will do it with excellence. I'll not be like the way Paul says, beating like you're beating the air. You will be accurate in what you're doing. You will be perfect in what you're doing, so that when you present to them, because my target also in the job market is that I'm presenting Christ. I may not get a chance to tell these people to share my religion, you know, to share the word with them, but how I relate, how I talk. Like in simple things like communication, or in the heat of anger where this lady is shouting at me, you know, the way they love shouting, you know, I have to just calm down, you know, you don't speak back. You know, those simple things, you communicate, you do your work excellently, like they don't get an accusation against you. So that, like, I usually sit down and count every day what I've done, you know, and just do a checklist. How was my day? How did I speak? Did my words glorify God, even in the heat of anger or when I was frustrated? How did I present God? How do these people see me? You know? So I think we have to allow God as young people, to allow God to make our lives letters. The way Paul says, making our lives letters before these people. Because I don't need a Bible to preach to them. I will ask God to make me, myself, a Bible. For these people to come and ask me, hi Kezziah, you do your work so well. Can you tell me the secret?
The secret.
Then that's now where the gospel will come in.
Amazing. It's quite interesting to listen to Kezziah and to see how she's excelling in the marketplace. We have to take a short break. We'll be right back. Please don't go far. My name is Beatrice Chuchu.